From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Well, hope you're having a good start to your Saturday morning. Maybe you're enjoying that nice cup of coffee as you're sitting down and watching this forecast. You know, we're going to be looking at pretty much more of the same here for today. Normal highs through Saturday. That's today, right? And when we talk about that, we're talking obviously for the inland areas. We're not going to see much change here for the coast. But I do expect slightly warmer temperatures Sunday into early next week. And now, for maybe the first time in a while, we're talking about the potential for rain for parts of next week. We'll get into more detail in future casts here in just a second. It's not going to take very long before we get to that. But what we're seeing here are the mainly sunny skies, mid to even some upper 80s for the inland areas and for the coast, in the mid 60s. For Trinity County, mainly sunny skies, maybe a couple of passing high clouds, but otherwise mid to upper 80s for your daytime highs for today. But a nice cool start to the day, right? Get out there and enjoy that hike or a walk this morning before it does warm up in the afternoon. Now, I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult for the coast to clear out this afternoon, but I still think there'll be some pockets of clearing. Mainly sunny, though, for inland and not to mention for Trinity County. Now, Sunday, see what's happening? Actually seeing some clearing for the coast. I think we'll probably see a bit more sunshine for your Sunday for many of us along the coast, not to mention inland and not to mention for Trinity County as well. All right, let's take a look at the long range. Now, what we're looking at right now, the forecast model that we're looking at is known as the GFS. It's the American forecast model. You see what's happening? Look at that, seeing some green in the forecast here. Now, that's also including northern parts of Trinity County. So, as of right now, I'm not including rain in the forecast just yet. But that being said, if we look at the European forecast model, it too is showing a chance for some rain by around Thursday. Now, I'm not putting it in the forecast just yet, at least setting it in stone. But I'm not going to be doing a noon update. On weekends, I give myself a little bit of a break because I work 7 days a week. But I do the morning update, as I'm doing right now, and then I'll do another one for this evening at about 6 p.m. tonight. So be on the lookout for that. And as you're watching this 6 p.m. update, there's a very good chance I may include a chance for rain sometime next week. It may not be Thursday because the timing and intensity of that's going to change as we get closer to that time frame. But we're going to watch for that. Sometime around Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, maybe the potential for some rain in there. Again, it doesn't look like a lot at this point, though. And then at this point, it looks like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking fairly dry at this point. All right, so here's your wave heights for today. There you can see around 4 to 5 feet instead of heading out to sea. Let's take you on into Sunday, 4 to 5 feet. We're not seeing much change here. So if you'd have to be out on your boat, note that the conditions are pretty much going to be the same. Here's a marine forecast for today. Winds from the northeast at 5 knots. Those waves from the north, 2 feet at 5 seconds, and from the northwest at 2 feet at 10 seconds. Your high tide this morning at 10:37 a.m. and your low tide at 2:51 this afternoon. That sunrise at 6:50 in the morning. By the afternoon and evening, the sun will set at 7:37 tonight. All right, here's what we have in store for us for your Saturday. Temperatures mid-80s, give or take, for Trinity County. Mid to upper 80s, I think, for many of the inland areas. 86 for places like Hoopa, as well as Garberville. 67 out in Shelter Cove. 69 for Trinidad, and 63 degrees in Crescent City. All right, here's your 7-day outlook. We're not seeing much change here. Sunny skies in the forecast here. What you'll notice, though, you see the little bit of cloud cover there for Thursday, especially in Weaverville. This may illustrate the potential for some rain possibly on Thursday, as I mentioned, but for now, it's not set in stone. Looking at your 7-day outlook for Eureka, temperatures between 63 and 65 degrees under partly to mostly cloudy skies.